Welcome back to the catch up here on Cris Cyborg's YouTube channel. I am James Lynch. Look who's back. Cris Cyborg, fresh off her win at Bellator 300. Cris, how are you?
I'm great, after the fight, you can chill a little bit and yeah, happy for everything.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, let's go all the way back to Bellator 300. Of course, I was there. It was so cool getting to watch you fight live, cage side. Did the fight, did everything live up the way you thought it would? You know, with the fighting Cat and the event. Looking back now, did everything kind of live up how you thought it would?
First, I'm very thankful about Bellator being in San Diego. When I moved to America, I lived in San Diego for 7 years. I have family, I have a place, I have church, I have a lot of story from there. Have good times, bad times, but overcome times. And it was amazing. Back to that, I have the opportunity to fight in Bellator 300. It was an amazing event. Everybody watch a live there on the TV, then really put to work for be nice. And, it was an amazing fight. I was ready. I trained long camp. I always, respect my opponents. I train for my hard for any opponent I fight. Much respect for Cat. It was an amazing fight. And I was expecting more round. I was expecting more harder because, I always train for 6 rounds. It was amazing blast, first round finish.
How much did you hear the crowd in there? Because there was a lot of fans out there that were supporting you.
It was really cool. When I go to the fight, I see all the fans, crowd, everybody. It was really nice. I have a lot of friends there close by too, scream my name. It was really cool. And I didn't share much, but 2 weeks before the fight, I got COVID. So, like 3 weeks before, I feel 1 week very exhausted. I didn't know what's going on with me, and I was thinking a little bit overtraining. And I went to the doctor. I did the blood test. Everything fine. And then I was still feel very exhausted. I didn't know what's going on. And another week, in the beginning of the week, I feel like I train and I have a fever. And then my friend said, "Oh, it's overtraining or it's COVID." So I did the COVID test. So after that, I have to stay 1 week no training. But I was watching the bed, all the videos, the Cat, everything, the fights, everything, and I train everything. I feel, man, I'm ready. Doesn't matter if I have COVID here. And then my doctor, we did all the tests after, back to start training a little bit. And it was a little bit like this, but no, overcome everything. I really thank God. When I'm able to train, I was just sing and praise the Lord and be ready for the fight this way.
How is it being back in an MMA cage? Because, of course, you had the boxing fight. How did it feel to be in an actual cage instead of a ring?
No, I'm really happy. It was too long. The last fight was April, 1 year, almost 1 year and a half.
Yeah.
I have the opportunity to fight boxing. This is one of my dreams, and it was really cool because it improved a lot of my game. I understand more, the distance, better and better. If I want to fight you, I will. If not, they're going to move around. So this has really helped me. But back to MMA, is my first love, like you said. And then it was amazing back to San Diego.
Did you have a chance to watch Leah McCourt's win over Sara McMann? Have you seen it yet?
Yes, I didn't. I watched it after the fight. It was impressive, impressive victory by Leah, against Sara. Sara's Olympic, go to the Olympics in wrestling, Greco, and it was amazing. It was impressive, very, very, very violent ground and pound. It was a great fight. Congratulations, Leah.
Yeah, it was. If that fight could take place next, where would you want the fight to take place? Would you want it to be in California again, or would you want to go to the UK and fight her in her backyard?
I never choose the opponent and the place, but I believe it's going to be amazing. Or if it be in Brazil, or it could be Ireland too. It's going to be that's okay. I have a fan in Ireland too. So
yes, for sure. Ireland. Sorry, I meant to say that, not the UK. And I'm sure you heard the news today. It appears that Showtime is getting rid of MMA and boxing. It seems like Bellator 301 will still go as planned, but just your reaction to hearing that news. I know there's a lot of things to figure out after this, if this is the end for Bellator, but on the positive note, you got to fight on one of their last events.
The beginner people asking me a lot before the fight. I say, no, I need to focus on what I can control. It's just something I don't control, but, I feel happy. I'm still the champion. I'm doing a lot of for sport. I trust God. I know everything is going to happen. It's going to happen, and I cannot control. I just have to continue focusing and training and be ready for the next. Where am I going to be? So let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, a lot of that is beyond your control. We got a UFC 294 card coming up this Saturday. Of course, all the fights were switched up. Let's start in the co-main event. We've got Khamzat Chimaev now fighting Kamaru Usman, the former welterweight champion, moving up to fight Chimaev. What's your pick? Who do you think gets it done?
I believe Chimaev is gonna get the victory. It's very hard. You'll get a short notice, and if you've been training active all the time, maybe. But I think Chimaev is gonna get the victory.
And then what about the main event? Same thing. Alex Volkanovski taking this fight on 10 days notice against the current champion, Islam Makhachev, who's had the full camp. Do you see Volkanovski pulling it off, or do you think Islam will defeat him again?
It's another one short notice, but if who can beat Islam, I think it can be Volkanovski, and it's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a tough fight, but it's gonna be a great fight. I'm excited to watch this one.
Who do you think wins, though? Do you think it'll be Islam, or do you think Volkanovski will win?
If I have a chance to win, maybe Volkanovski will get a win, but I know it's short notice, but you never know.
Okay, fair enough. And then another fight that's coming up, I don't think we've talked about. Kayla Harrison is fighting someone that you fought, Julia Budd. How do you think that fight will play out coming up here pretty soon?
Julia Budd have a great career in MMA. When I first fight for the title, she was champion for a long time. But she came in with 4 fights she's doing, 3 comes from the lost. I believe it is the Budden. I think it's gonna be tough. She's keeping the fight stand up with Kayla. I don't think she have a power punch for really keep it stand up the fight. So I believe Kayla can gonna win it by points.
Okay, there we go. And before we get out of here, Chris, what do you got going on your OnlyFans? CrisCyborg.com. Of course, you can sign up with Bitcoin for less than a cup of coffee. You got the Q&As coming up on the website. You got a lot of stuff going on outside of fighting. Why don't you tell our audience what you got coming up?
So you guys can go check it out to my OnlyFans. You can guys go and subscribe. We just put one last video for my fight. It's really cool. And if you don't subscribe to my OnlyFans, you still can watch a TV for free there in the website, the OnlyFans. Just say thank you for all the support, my fans. I really appreciate every single one. Soon, probably I'm gonna have news. So my team and the One Boxer promote contact it, and then I'm talking to Bellator everything. So guys, probably I'm gonna announce my next boxing fight, and I'm very excited. I wanna keep active and keep fighting.